Today I'm going to find out if you can cook eggs in an air fryer. This is my air fryer. It's a Philips air fryer. I've had it many years. I use it every day. It's wonderful. I've never cooked eggs in it before. Let's have a go. So I'm just going to remove the basket of the air fryer to show you what it is. So an air fryer is basically a little convection oven, and we'll go into the kitchen to proceed further. So this is the drawer that comes out of the air fryer, and within that drawer you've got this basket. Now, this is what you put your food in. Now obviously if I put an egg in there, it's just going to fall through into the bottom bit. That's no good. So we're going to need an extra tool. So the tool I'm going to use is a little tapas dish. This is oven proof, and I should be able to cook my egg okay in the tapas dish without it falling out. So the first kind of dish I'm going to make is the good old traditional fried egg. So to that end, I've just put a little bit of olive oil into the tapas dish. Let's get cracking. So there's my egg. I'll gently pour it into the tapas dish. Don't want to break the yolk. And that is now on top of the oil. Let's get this into the basket and back into the air fryer. So the drawer simply goes inside the air fryer. You push it closed. On top you've got a temperature gauge. Beneath it you've got a timer. On some of the more modern fancy ones this is all digital, but this is one of the older analogue ones. I'm going to leave it on 160 because I don't want to nuke the egg. I want it to cook quite evenly without it coming out burnt as a crisp. I'm going to start it off for 10 minutes, just under 10 minutes. We're on 9 minutes. Let's leave it on that. Let's see what happens. Okay, while that egg is cooking, let's try the next kind of egg, and I'm going to try poaching an egg in the air fryer next. So to poach my egg, I'm going to put some water in the tapas dish. I'm going to add a little bit of salt to the water. And I'm going to add a few drops of malt vinegar. You put vinegar in to stop the egg from separating. Don't ask me how it works, but it does. It's science. And once again. And I'm going to gently pour this into the water, very gently. I don't want it to splash everywhere. There we go. So I'm still waiting for the fried egg, but I'll take this one down in preparation. The anticipation mounts. There's about a minute to go. Let's have a look. Oh! I've got a fried egg! It's worked. Okay, now it's not a soft yolk, it's definitely baked, so maybe it needed a little bit less, but that has worked. Look, it's actually frying around the edges. And it smells like a fried egg. Okay, safety first, kids. Oven gloves on. Let's get this out. This is hot, hot. I'm going to have to put that on here for a second. That is a fried egg, and there is no denying it. Right, let's see if we can poach an egg in an air fryer then. So once again, very gently into the basket. I want to close the basket gently because the tapas dish is quite full. I don't want it slopping over. Hopefully that's not slopped over. 10 minutes again. 9 minutes. Okay, let's see if this is stuck to the bottom or if it'll come out okay. That'll come out. Okay, let's see if the fried egg tastes like a fried egg should. Yep. It just tastes like any other fried egg I've ever had in my life. So you can fry an egg in an air fryer. I know I shouldn't do this, but I'm just going to have a cheeky look while it's cooking. Oh yeah, there's definitely, that is going okay, that. Yep, let's get that shut. Okay, the clock is counting down, anticipation is mounting. I'm excited. Okay, let's have a look. Oh yeah, that's looking like a poached egg. Okay, I need to get it out of the water, but that is looking very much like a poached egg. Once again, safety first. That is hot. So this time I'm going to use a slotted spoon to get the egg out. Oh, it's broken apart a little bit as I'm doing it. So not as successful this time. It's stuck to the tapas dish, unfortunately. I can get it out, but it isn't going to come out in one perfect piece. So this is definitely a poached egg, and it's retained some softness in the yolk. Taste test. I do like poached eggs, they're my favourite kind of egg. It's actually lovely. It's nicer than the fried egg. Yeah, it looked a bit messy, but taste-wise, very good. Last but not least, can I boil an egg in its shell in there? Let's find out. I'm putting all my egg in one basket, by the way. That were a joke. Yeah, I know. It were terrible. Right, 9 minutes. Here we go. So I don't really think I can call this a hard-boiled egg. It's going to be more of a roasted egg, isn't it, I guess? Will it work? We'll soon see. Okay, we're just about there. It's going to go ding any second now. And there is one very hot egg. Okay. I'm going to put this into a jug of very cold water. And I want that to cool down before I try and open it. Okay, this is cooled down enough for me to be able to shell it. Okay, so the shell's coming off. Actually, the shell is sticking quite annoyingly. This is going to take a bit of time to get off. Okay, so not amazingly successful peeling, but let's see what it's like. Let's hope it doesn't all dribble down my chin. Okay. It's pretty much hard-boiled, but it's still quite soft. It's not actually dried it out hard-boiled. It's lovely, yeah. So I'm not sure whether I'd class that as being hard-boiled or roasted. I guess really it's a roasted egg, but for all intents and purposes, it came out as a hard-boiled egg would. Anyway, the initial question was, can you cook eggs in an air fryer? The answer is, yes you can. But why on earth would you? The experiment did definitely work, but I think in future I shall just stick to the traditional methods. The film that you've just watched is a Moss Travel Media production, and you can find more like them by going to www.mosstravel.tv. Thank you so much for supporting my YouTube channel and watching my film. It's hugely appreciated. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel by going to youtube.com/Stuart Moss. Hit the red subscribe button. When you've done that, a little bell will appear. If you hit the bell, then you'll also get notifications about any future travel films which I upload. If you like my travel films, then you might also like my second channel, which is about home and garden. Please have a look for that channel. You'll find it at www.mosshomeandgarden.co.uk, and if you like what you see, please give that a subscribe also. If you'd like to connect with me as Moss Travel Media on other social media, then you'll find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Moss Travel. That's the page. And if you'd like to connect with the profile, then the profile is Moss Travelog. If you'd like to connect with me on Instagram to see my travel photography, where I'm up to, what stories I'm telling, then go to instagram.com/StuMoss or do a search for user Stu Moss. If you'd like to connect on Twitter, I'm at Moss Travel TV. On Pinterest, I'm Moss Travel Media, which is pinterest.co.uk/Moss Travel TV. On Tumblr, I'm stuartmoss.tumblr.com or just do a search for Moss Travel Tumblr. On WordPress, I'm wordpress.com/view/MossTravelTV.wordpress.com or do a search for Moss Travel Media on WordPress. And on vContactor, you can find me by going to vk.com/Moss Travel Media or doing a search for Stuart Moss. If you'd like to contact me about film usage or any other issue, please just email me on mosstraveltv@gmail.com. And once again, thank you for watching and for your support. I really, really do appreciate it. I wish you all the best of days, happy travels and bon voyage.